What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the attic. I know that we don't have any UFC fights this weekend, but I do have another event I'm going to give you predictions on, and I had a whole lot happen to the bankroll last week, so I want to make sure that y'all stay up to date. We're going to start off right here with LFA 226. This was a very rough start to the week. I ended up losing 7.57 units on Friday for a negative 40% ROI. There were 4 fights that I placed wagers on this card. One was canceled. I won one of them, and the other 2 were losses, both on pretty significant favorites. So this one hurt. It was not a great start to the weekend. We started off Saturday morning with PFL, but UFC showing up first on our graph, so let's have a look at that. We only went 7 of 13 on predictions, but still managed a 0.4 unit profit. Not ideal, but you can't argue with money. The last event we're going to look at is PFL Road to Dubai. On this one, we went 7 for 9 on predictions with a profit of 2.78 units. Then we get into some more of the interesting stuff here. As always, we had a weekly bonus. This time it was only 0.13 units for $1, but I'll take every dollar I can get. After that, we got free slot spins. I have no idea why the book decided to send me 65 free slot spins. I think some of it had to do with the Super Bowl contest that I made some money on. We'll talk about that in just a second. But when I placed the One Fight Night 40 bets, this was my bankroll right here. So our bankroll starting this week is $764. 1 unit will be $7.64. 1.5 units will be $11.46. A few hours after I placed these bets, I got my returns from the Super Bowl contest that I entered. I ended up coming in 664th place out of who knows how many tens of thousands of people. It does come in free bets, so after I place these wagers, win or lose, I will not get this money back, but I can't be mad about getting anything for free here. That's it for the bankroll. Let's go have a look at a few bets coming up this weekend. Most of this is not MMA, but we did find a few opportunities here, and I took every single one of them. The first one is a welterweight matchup between Lucas Gabriel and Magomed Akayev. We do have a little bit of wager history for Lucas Gabriel. Took him as a minus 250 favorite in the past for a small profit overall. This time around, we will again be taking Lucas Gabriel. All 3 models are very close, between 53 and 55%. So I picked up Lucas Gabriel as a minus 105 underdog, risking 1.57 units. Next up, we'll have Gabriela Fujimoto taking on Jihin Radzwan. Again, we do have one wager between these two. Last time it was on Gabriela as a minus 650 favorite, returning what is now a very, very small profit of only 0.21 units. And again, we'll be taking Gabriela. She is somewhere between 51 and 70%, according to the models. She is a minus 500 favorite, though. That's very big. I did risk 7.5 units on her to return 1.5 units with a win. Then we'll move over to the men's bantamweight division, where Yang Hu takes on Danny Kingad. There's no wager history for these two, and the models are not super confident, but they are leaning towards Yang Hu. It cost me 1.35 units, and because only 2 models agree, I'll only be returning a profit of 1 unit with a win. The last wager we found on this card is a heavyweight bout between Ben Tynan and Ryogo Takuchi. We've got wager history for both of these fighters. We lost betting on Ben as a small minus 180 favorite, and we won betting against Ryogo when he was a plus 1,000 underdog. This literally all just comes down to timing, but I have made 12 cents of profit between the two of them. This time, Ben is a pretty substantial favorite at minus 900, and the models are basically a coin flip. I feel like this is one of the rare times that I have to say, unfortunately, my strategy has me betting on Ben Tynan as a minus 900 favorite. It cost me 13.49 units, and with a win, I will profit 1.5 units. That's all the wagers that I found on this card, so let's flip over and look at the totals. On One Fight Night 40, I was able to place wagers on 4 MMA fights. 3 of those were favorites, with 2 of them being confident predictions, both of those being the most expensive at the book. The other one is an underdog. It's basically a pick'em, but the models are pretty confident there as well. In total, I risked 23.92 units for a potential profit of 5.5 units. I don't see anything else coming up this week that I could potentially spend money on, so I think this will be it. If there is anything that changes, you can expect updates from me. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and good luck on all of your wagers this weekend.